Hello everyone, welcome to From the Star Wars Home Video Library. I'm your host Nathan B. Butler. This time we return to the UK for some more stuff that has been acquired thanks to the generosity of Matt Fry. What we have here is something we've seen one version of, and we're going to look at 3 others along the way. You may recall that the original Star Wars Behind the Scenes special in 1977 was the making of Star Wars as told by C-3PO and R2-D2. It's been re-released many times over the years, often as a double feature with SPFX, The Empire Strikes Back, which we're actually going to look at in our next episode again. And in the past, we saw a VHS release out of the UK that has different looking packaging than what we saw in the US. In this case, C-3PO and R2-D2, The Making of Star Wars, without the rest of the title, runtime video cassette, VHS format here, magnetic video, legalese, 1977 copyright for the actual special, but not for the actual cassette. The cassettes tended to be released around 1979. Magnetic video logo, Making of Star Wars, legalese, and product number. Same thing there. Advertisement for other programs, magnetic video, and the address on the back. And then the actual cassette, one of those black with brown. We have Making of Star Wars, runtime, legalese, magnetic video UK, with that particular color scheme here. Magnetic video logo, name of the special, at least the truncated name of the special, and product number there as well. We saw this a while back after looking at many of the US releases of it. But we've only so far seen that on VHS. Now, thanks to Matt, we're going to be able to take a look at some others. Again, 3 others. I almost said 2, 3 others. If you wanted something a little bit more compact, or you simply had the other cassette format of the time that is common in the US and the UK, not just in the UK, you could have gotten this one instead.
It's teeny tiny. It's little bitty.
That is Betamax. Okay, or Beta, excuse me. Betamax being the Sony version of it. Beta. I still say it. Similar looking style, just smaller, right? And it does say beta format instead. Otherwise, they did have to sort of make the title there a little compact, okay? Still see the same setup here, except they kind of had to squish everything together so it doesn't have as much room on the left or right of it there. That's what I mean by compact. Similar back. Some of the other fine video cassette programs available are blah, 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 Magnetic Video UK, address and everything here. The top, Making of Star Wars, just like on the VHS that I didn't show you initially. Then you've got the actual cassette, which really gets stuck in this thing. Here we go. Similar. Magnetic video, The Making of Star Wars, product number, and then The Making of Star Wars, runtime, legalese, Magnetic Video UK again. So 2 different options here, at least, for around 1979 for this one, VHS or Betamax. But they also saw a release of this in 1982 by itself. They didn't go basically from the individual to the double features immediately like you tended to see in the United States. Instead, they had their own individual release again in 82, in this case on VHS. Okay, so we have 20th Century Fox Video, The Making of Star Wars, we have C-3PO and R2-D2, and 20th Century Fox Video down there on the bottom. And then here we have 20th Century Fox Video, The Making of Star Wars, product number, and 20th Century Fox Video on the spine. The back, 20th Century Fox Video, The Making of Star Wars, information about it, cast crew information, runtime, quick image, and legalese down there on the bottom. Nice, clean looking, a little bit more, to me it's a more appealing one because of the color scheme and everything. In this case, there appears to have been, unless it's just been lost, no label on the spine, and then on the front, The Making of Star Wars, runtime, and legalese. And copyright 1977 on the actual cassette, but the actual release was in 82, as you see in the copyright on the back. So available this way, also, if you waited till 82 to get it separately, in a nice clamshell that's a little more protective, a little easier to get it in and out of there, with what I think of as a more appealing yet more simplistic type of packaging scheme. I'm not a big fan of the little windows because it can get caught on stuff when you're trying to put it away. Thankfully, I tend to use little VHS protectors. I'm going to probably have to start doing that for Betamax as well. Yeah, said it again. Beta stuff as well. What's interesting to go along with this, again, in a format that I didn't expect to manage to get my hands on at any point, but thanks to Matt Fry, I have been able to acquire 3 of in this format, is this. If you watched the last episode, you probably know what I mean when I talk about that other format. Pretty much the same, pretty much the same, pretty much the same, but down at the bottom, format noted here, V2000. Yes, this is, I'm assuming it came from the same person because it also has those same number type things on it. A V2000 cassette. In this case, there's your spine. 20th Century Fox Video, The Making of Star Wars, product number with legalese underneath it. Okay? Again, whoever had this before put the numbers on there, wrote them, and put one of those little tags on it. That's a more clean look on this other side. A V2000 version of The Making of Star Wars. So again, not only do they have a format that we don't use over here, or didn't use over here, they also managed to get a 1982 separate copy before diving into the many different variants available of the double feature with SPFX The Empire Strikes Back. And speaking of SPFX The Empire Strikes Back, we'll look at another of those coming out of the UK in our next episode. We'll also be seeing one eventually from Australia, might combine those into the same episode. But stay tuned for more, thanks to Matt. With that, we'll wrap up this episode. Thank you for watching, and may the Force be with the home video viewers.